Hey, what's up, everyone? I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. Okay, so let's get into this topic here. This is a great one. So, what I have been witnessing from NBA media is truly disgraceful over the last 2 weeks. It's absolutely disgraceful. Let me just say this from the onset, because I know a lot of people are going to be like, then why are you making LeBron James videos? LeBron is the biggest draw to the NBA in terms of storylines and stuff to talk about. He's what everyone is talking about. We're a basketball channel. Who you want me to talk about? Tobias Harris? Right? It's the news. It's the biggest news. And it just so happens to do well on our channel. So I don't know what to tell you. Other people talk about LeBron, their videos go nowhere. So hey, maybe we're actually good at it. There's no question that LeBron is the most popular guy to talk about in the NBA, certainly right now. Maybe during the finals when you had Victor and the Knicks, nothing was coming close to that. Nothing. LeBron, excuse me, and LeBron knew better to just stay away because nobody was going to pay attention to him during that frenzy. But even though LeBron has not been the best player in this free agency market, he's certainly the most popular one. No question. Nobody's going to tell me LeBron is better than Kawhi Leonard and somebody. No one is telling me that, right? But given the fact he's so popular and the NBA has promoted him all these years, they want to kind of uphold his image because let's face it, the Lakers embarrassed him. And the Lakers tried to let him go out with dignity by saying, okay, we're leaving, when in reality, 1 year ago, the Lakers said, we're done with this experiment. But they gave them the grace. But because these guys are bitter, they're still, hey man, the Lakers, I don't like the moves that they made and all that. But there's been this whole hoopla about where's LeBron going to play? Is he going to play with Miami? Is he going to play with the Sixers? Is he going to play with Cleveland? Is he going to play with the Golden State Warriors? But the way that they're talking about it, they're making it seem like if he comes to your team, he's going to give them it's a major premium. Like, man, you guys are getting damn near the best player in the world. When in reality, it's actually not the case. And I came across some comments today that is going to bring some of you LeBron fans back down to earth and probably leave some of you guys in tears. Before we even play it and read what was said here, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Prize Picks. It's a scorching sports summer, and you can make all your picks on Prize Picks. Women's basketball and baseball are heating up, and with big tennis slams and major golf tournaments on the horizon, you can make your picks for all these events and more all summer long on Prize Picks, America's #1 sports pick app. I think I'm going to get into soccer this summer with Prize Picks. They're offering everything from group stage winners to goals scored, and I'm excited to watch the big stars from countries like Argentina, Brazil, France, and the US and win money while doing it. What's cool is that I can stack game winners from soccer, NBA, women's basketball, and baseball on top of my player picks for even bigger payouts. And Prize Picks is available in all 50 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, and Florida. The entire summer of soccer is on Prize Picks, all 48 countries and every matchup. And if you rep your side during the tournament on Prize Picks, you could win a trip to the final in New York. It's the biggest tournament ever, which means there's even more opportunities to cash in while you root for your favorite national sides and global soccer stars. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA. Okay, first, I'm going to show you guys a post from Full Court Pass. It says, LeBron James will be a supporting piece on a new team per Brian Windhorst. He is not considering any of these teams where he would go in and be the centerpiece player. That's why he's only going to make a minimum contract or get an exception. And then we have some footage here from Brian Windhorst this morning from Get Up, where he's essentially explaining how LeBron is being viewed in the free agency market. Take a look at the video here.
When you think about this process, that he's still at the epicenter of free agency and dictating his own terms.
Yeah, and I think it's for a completely different reason. 16 years ago, the New York Knicks spent 2 seasons getting themselves into position where they could pitch LeBron James. He dismissed their pitch in a matter of minutes. And then now, because he's willing to play for essentially next to the league minimum, any team has the option to go get him. So it's a completely different situation. Back then, there were just really a couple of teams he was considering. Now he could consider 10 teams, as Rich Paul outlined on another recent podcast interview. I don't think he's actually considering 10 teams, but the idea is that somebody could get a player like LeBron's caliber for next to nothing in NBA dollars. And so while it is a repeating of LeBron being pitched, in some ways, it's extraordinarily different and very unique.
Yeah, Vince, I want to bring you in here. When you hear Bob Myers in the words, the process that he's trying to use here, what stands out the most?
Just the fact that we're doing this on reality TV. Like, this is the most reality TV. This is the most 2026 thing of all time. The fact that we're not having clandestine meetings and high rises in Cleveland or Miami or LA or wherever. You're having on a podcast with Rich Paul and Max Kellerman. Like, that is where we are in terms of the basketball culture. But when I hear Bob Myers talk, it's almost like he knows that he doesn't have the best hand here. He doesn't know who has the best hand, but he knows that he doesn't have the best hand. And the most important thing is this. We all have to be honest, and Wendy is like the prince of pessimism when it comes to these things. We don't know what LeBron wants. Like, normally it's a max contract and then another max slot to bring one of LeBron's teammates along. But right now, LeBron is at the stage of his career and his life where money is not the most important thing. We don't know what matters most to him at this stage, if it's winning, if it's comfort, whatever it is. And we're going to find out what that is based off of his decision. And the most important thing Wendy said is, you're talking about a veteran minimum player, so to speak, who can command a lot more. Are you going to ask him to do max salary contract things on a minimum?
So you saw the video there. Now I want to say this, and I want to talk about this quickly. LeBron fans, and I kid you not, in their mind, they are so delusional. They actually believe that LeBron James is the best player in the world. They believe whatever team he goes to, he's the best player. If he goes to the Cavs, he's going to be better than Donovan Mitchell or James Harden when the evidence suggests otherwise. If he goes and joins the Philadelphia 76ers, they'll think he's better than Tyrese Maxey when he's not. They'll think he's better than Jaylen Brown when he's not. They'll think he's better than a healthy Joel Embiid when he is not. If he goes to the Golden State Warriors, they'll think he's better than Stephen. I'm not joking with you. So these guys are now in this kind of self-deluded universe right now where they think what's happening here is that because he's being talked about this much and there's so much attention around him, he must be the best player. He must be no, he's the most popular player. No doubt about it. He is the most popular player right now. And they're confusing popularity with actual substance. And they're saying if he joins a team, he will essentially be LEROLE player, LEROLE James. That's exactly what's going to, and the market is dictating that. But in LeBron fans' mind, they're living in an alternate universe. If they're willing to pay minimum money, they feel that that's the value you're bringing. Now, you may get a really great player on the cheap. Sure. Absolutely. Is LeBron a player of $3 million? No. He's on the cheap, but he's not a max guy. And that's what's happening. Y'all can sit up there and twerk it up all over the table and pour honey all over each other's asses and slap each other with honey sticks and do all of that sticky stuff that y'all be doing, right? Y'all running around here looking like Spider-Man and Miles Morales. That's how sticky the situation gets with y'all. But in reality, he's going to go to a team and be an additive. He's not going to be the centerpiece. I hate to burst your bubbles, LeBron, the bubble you guys live in, LeBron fans, but even Brian Windhorst is admitting as much. Now, the presentation that Bob Myers put on the other day, I couldn't even understand why he was doing that. It was just crazy. And to have LeBron James's agent talking about roster moves and strategy with the GM of the Sixers, that looks horrible. It really, really does. But that's how these guys are powerful. No one is taking that away from them. But even Brian Windhorst is saying it. So LeBron fans, look, if you guys want to be upset with Brian Windhorst because he said it.